go? They moved today, or?
No, it's Wednesday. They didn't start game out. I kept Donnie's been off Instagram this whole week.
Inside, let's go play. Inside, that's the first down, though. That's the first down. That's the first down. I'll take that. Let's go. Watch the feed. Watch the feed. 2 of them, bro.
All right, Philly Blackhawks with the ball right now, 4th and 4. Second quarter action at the top of the second quarter. And we are having a timeout fest right now, guys. I just kind of wanted to join you, kind of talk you through what's going on real quick. So timeout. These coaches want to talk about it. Every time you text Marcus, I fall asleep. Yeah, we don't want to bore y'all with conversations while they're in timeout, so I apologize. So we kind of give you your own space. Give you your own space while, you know, they're having these timeout fests. Maybe y'all want to play y'all music, y'all favorite album. Yeah, it is a timeout. I can bet I can call more timeouts than you in the first quarter. All right, here we go. Let's try to liven things back up. Y'all all cross your fingers. Let's get through it with no timeouts, no penalties. 4th down. Philly with the play in motion. Oh, got it. Y'all didn't cross y'all fingers, man. I just asked y'all to help me so we wouldn't have no penalties or timeouts. Obviously, not everybody's on the same wavelength. Okay, let's try this again. Everybody in online land, please cross your fingers. No penalties, no timeouts. Back up 5 yards, 4th and 9 for Philly right now. Second quarter action. Hand off right-hand side to number 7. Breaks the tackle. Stiffs on one player, stiffs arms the second. Drags him down to the 40-yard line. And we got a little action. See what happened when y'all cross your fingers? This thing gonna get just liven up. I'm telling you, it works. It works. Let's turn up. I like how that sounds. Just heard the referee said they have no timeouts. So this crossing the finger thing is really working. Quarterback's in shotgun for Philly. Hand off, left hand. Nope, he keeps the ball, pulls it out. Has some room around the corner. 1st and down. Has more. Stiffs arms the player, gets out of bounds to the 22-yard line. Blackhawks are on the move right now. Philly attacking the right-hand side behind their left tackle and left guard. Having some success there. Last 2 runs with a combination of over 32 yards. Come back this time, they stick it with the handoff right up the middle. Not a lot of room there, maybe a gain of 2. And that will bring up 2nd and 8 for Philly. Passes up, comes back, grabs it at his highest attempt. Number 9 snatches it down in front of 2 defenders, celebrates in the end zone. Touchdown, Philly, as they increase their lead 12-0 with 7 minutes and 6 seconds in the second quarter. Nice touchdown by Philly as they go up top. Wide receiver over 2 defenders, snags it down, increases the lead. Hand off for extra point right up the middle to number 20. He'll walk in the end zone and increase the score. 14-0. And so now, Dark Knights will set up their offense. Well, they're going to have them re-kick it. Here we go. They'll kick off at the 35-yard line. Kick is up. It'll be fielded around the 35-yard line to the 40, to the 45, to the 50. He'll be tripped up. Small in size, big in surprise. One of the smaller kids on the field was able to up in the returner, number 24 on the tackle. If you're just joining the broadcast right now, it has been all Philly, 14-0 over New Jersey. Dark Wings to set up their offense at the 50-yard line. 6 minutes and 55 seconds in the second quarter. As we get ready to wrap up the preseason here in Virginia, we'll start gearing up for our weekly national rankings. It all starts next Thursday on Rankings or Football Uncut, Clayton and 9, and we're going to have flags on that play. So it's going to be a false start. Go back to crossing y'all fingers, guys. No more penalties. No more, timeouts. We want to stay focused. But as we said, next week, Thursday, if you're not on Football Uncut at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, you're not anywhere. We break down each specific age group and rank them from 1 to 15. So we've had a great evaluation this preseason all the way from early July to now. We know who's who. Ball is in, pass out to the 50-yard line. And he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, so that will make it 2nd and 10 for the Dark Wings. As the late Dennis Green said, for the Cardinals, they are who we thought they are. We are, or they are, what they say, Coach? Tell it to me. Quote it, I did it with some fast words.
They are who we thought they were.
And you got to slap the mic when you do it, man. Come on, man.
They are who we thought they were.
Boom. All right, there you go. There you go. Now you hear the mic. There you go. Damn it. So, all you teams that hid preseason, all you teams that didn't want to play or come outside, pass completed to the 45, to the 40, and that's going to be enough for the first, but he runs backwards, so we got to see what they mark his forward progress. Dark Wings looked like they had the first, but then he tried to run backwards and loses maybe 2 yards, so he'll be short of a first down. That's going to bring up 3rd and short. So 3rd and short for Dark Wings. So back to what I was saying, because this is very important. Dark Knights. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rename you guys. Yeah, you guys can count how many times. I'm like on my 15th broadcast, so y'all give it a rest. Y'all be all right. You'll be okay. You know what I mean talking about. So no disrespect to the team. Dark Knights in the house. 4 wide receivers, quarterbacks in shotgun. Philly shows blitz. He'll get to that second level, outstretch his hands, but it depends on the spot. So he needs to get to the 40-yard line, and they're moving the box. So that means 1st and 10. And they'll keep the chains moving. I don't know, maybe y'all need to follow my lead on that Dark Wings vibe. I think that could be something special in your area. Don't sleep on it, because I'm great with branding. Brand activation, y'all better ask about me. Dark Wings sounds dope. I could think of the uniforms now, y'all helmets with some wings, some light helmets with some dark wings on it, on the chest, some dark wings on your jerseys. Holler at me, inbox me. Inbox me when I get back to Miami. I got the future for y'all, Dark Knights / Dark Wings. All right, here we go. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Looks downfield, has some room, gets across the 35-yard line, and that may be a gain of 5, depending on the spot from the referee. But positive yards for the Dark Knights. So that brings up 2nd and 5. Pressure's on, and he's going to be sacked. And he'll lose maybe 5 yards there, goes all the way back to the 40-yard line. And you can give credit to those defensive backs. There was nothing open downfield, so that's a covered sack there as a quarterback decided to live and fight to another day instead of throwing an interception. Oh, y'all keep slipping on my name and renaming. The Dark Wings is a vibe, man. Across the middle, and a great completion as he snags it out of the air, 25-yard line. See, ever since I dubbed y'all the Dark Wings, look what's happening to y'all. Look what's happening. Look at y'all offense. Ride the wave right now. Don't fight it. It's bigger than the both of us. Y'all online talking about, oh, when I heard him say dark wings, oh my God, I was falling out. Ride the wave. Y'all moving the ball now. Trust me. Don't fight it. Oh, here we go, guys, from the 26-yard line. And timeout once again. We were rolling, but guess what? Philly wants to talk about it. They don't like how this dark wing movement is taking place. They want to get the Dark Knights back. They don't like the dark wings. When we come back, we got more action here. Generation Next, AG Sports Production. All right, back to the action. Sends a play in motion. Quarterback back to pass. Rolls to the left. Throws it across his body. Completion down to around the 15-yard line, and that should be enough for another first down. I'm telling you, ride the wave. 1st and 10. Two minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. So they'll need to watch the clock here as it becomes a factor as they want to get points before this first half expires. Twins to the top of the screen, twins to the bottom, quarterback and shotgun. They show blitz, and there's going to be flags on the play, and it's offsides. So that goes against Philly. So it makes it that much closer now. So it's going to be 1st and 5. And y'all say it with me. Dark who? Make the call. Make the call. Type it in right now. Dark who? Ernesto, you're late to the party. Don't ask. If you don't know who I am and you're on this live by now, Ernesto, hey, welcome to youth football. Talk to him, Birch.
Yo.
Here we go. 1st and 5. They can get a first again at the 7-yard line. Handoff right up the middle. He'll cross over. Let's see where they spot him. Maybe a gain of 2, maybe 3. Maybe 2 yards for the first. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Watching the clock now as it ticks down to 1 minute and 18 seconds in the second quarter. The half is about to expire. So, again, not showing any sense of urgency as they're walking to the huddle right now, getting the play out slow. They got to pay attention to the clock down in distance. They got to look over back at that big clock at the scoreboard and make sure they're getting the play out fast enough. And whistles on the play. And so it's going to be timeout Philly. They want to talk about it. They want to defend these last 51 seconds to prevent Jersey getting into the end zone. 51 seconds left in this second quarter of play. Second and 3. Quarterback signals for him to go in motion, and that's going to be a false start. Number 63 got out of his stance early for the Dark Knights. Fakes a handoff, try to call his own number, and not a good play, especially when the clock is your issue. You don't want to run right in the middle of the field where that clock is going to be able to tick down. They'll have to burn a timeout here. So in this type of down and distance, you want to try to throw some out routes where your play can get out of bounds, throw corner routes that only your receiver can catch the ball and stops the clock on your incompletion. The wrong place to run is in the middle of the field with only 30 seconds and a half. You want to make sure you can value your timeouts because it's not just about you scoring. It's also about getting your extra point. In a tough defensive battle like this, every point counts. So coaches got to sharpen up a little bit about how they handle time management and field positioning as they close out the half. Here we go, guys. So it is 29 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 10. They can get a first at maybe the 7-yard line. Ball is spotted at the 15-yard line. Quarterback back to pass. Here comes the rush, and he's going to get swallowed up. Throws the ball, and let's see if they call him in the grass. Let's see what it is. It's going to be incomplete pass, and they call it incomplete, so they gave him the benefit of the doubt. Didn't take the sack. Was able to get the ball off. He had enough strength to get the ball out instead of taking a big sack, incompleted pass. So, and you got to wonder, is that what those 4 downs or 3 downs should have looked like before? Trying to get maybe some pass protect, quick plays, slants, outs, fades, corner routes, things of that nature to give your team some opportunities to go ahead and snatch those balls down in the end zone. Just very curious about the calls of running in the middle of the field with quarterback draws at 12U, So it's 4th down here. Last opportunity for the Dark Knights to score before the half expires. Quarterback back to pass, and that's going to be some holding there. And this play is going to come back as the defensive tackle just came right in. And all the guard could do was hold him to save his quarterback's life. So they'll back him up 10 yards. Let's see if they decline it. They should. With that being 4th down, they decline it and it will be turned over on downs. Let's see what the call is. And that is what it is. So that will do it for that drive as they were getting the best field position they had thus far. Best scoring opportunity for the Dark Knights. So they didn't decline it, but they go back in and now they're going to be holding it again. Let's see if they decline it again. Didn't take the turnover on downs, but 6 seconds left. Let's see what the call is here now. Are they going to back them up to 10 or are they going to decline it? We can't get out of these last 6 seconds. Right now, they're having a hard time protecting the quarterback. The offensive line is looking a little porous, as in every play, you're seeing the guards and the tackles have to reach out and grab because defensive front is just really penetrating the line of scrimmage. So we'll see if they're able to shore that up in halftime, if they're going to stiffen up their gaps, leave a little max protect in there, maybe a back in the backfield to help chip one of those first plays that gets through the initial line. So turn them on downs. Philly 1st and 10. Player in motion. Handoff. Comes around the corner, has some block. Stays on his feet. And he'll be thrown out of bounds as number 7 on the carry will carry it to the end of the first half. So thank you for tuning in. First half of action. The score is 14-0. Philly with the lead. When we come back, second half action here at Generation X, AG Sports. And welcome back to second half action. Scores 14-0. Philly over New Jersey. And he'll get across maybe the 47-yard line. And let's give a shout out to these up north teams really putting their hat in youth football lately. Shout out to Philly, New Jersey. Shout out to those boys in Brooklyn Chiefs. All putting their hats in early at the YNC preseason. Of course, the teams out here in the DMV. Shout out to Gen Elite coming in from Ohio with a big win over the Mob yesterday. Oh, no, excuse me. Mob had their win at 13U. I'm mixing up the 14U. Maryland Heat, 14U with a big win 30-0. Dark Knights. Handoff right up the middle. Has some room. Gets across the first down marker. And man, oh man, just a shoestring away, a popping one. Gets the ball out to the 35-yard line. First and 10 for the Dark Knights. Play action. Quarterback throws up top. 101. Comes back to the ball, and it's a reception. Nice ball placement as the receiver was able to come back to the ball at maybe the 19-yard line. Moves the chains once again. Dark Knights finding some momentum once again. They got down here in the similar area, but then went backwards. So can they cash it in this time? First and 10 at the 15-yard line. Close to the 14. This time handoff right up the middle. And wow, nice run. Gets across the 10. Ball is out, but they call him down by contact. Quarterback will go to the sideline for his play call. Quarterback finding his rhythm right now. Here comes the blitz, and they'll run to the opposite side. And Philly would blitz from the weak side, but New Jersey ran to the right-hand side, got positive yards once again. It's going to be first and goal, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is spotted at the 4-yard line. First down. So a very productive drive for the Dark Knights right now, as they found their rhythm against this defense thus far. Quarterback's in shotgun. And timeout. Philly definitely wants to talk about it as they see Dark Knights are moving the ball at will right now and only 4 yards out from the end zone. So we'll talk about it right here on Generation X Youth Sports Network. Ball spotted at the 4. Quarterback runs under center and won't get zero push at all. They thought they would catch Philly off guards, and they didn't. No gain on the play. And that's usually what happens when you're being very successful through the air and you run a spread offense. It gets a little difficult for you to run your regular type of offense in the red zone. When you get down there in this goal line area, you're going to need to play some bully football and put a hat on a hat, get under center, and be able to let your fullback lead the way for your running back, or your tailback, I should say. It's going to be very difficult right now. Switch of quarterback. This is their Wildcat package. Handoff to the right-hand side, and he'll run close to the goal line area, and it'll be spotted maybe at the half-yard line. So that's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Dark Knights. 3rd and goal. They're trying to hurry up and run to the line. That usually is when they're going to run the exact same play again. This time they overload to the right-hand side, and nothing there. Nothing there. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Can Philly keep them out of the end zone on its 4th down play? Ball is at the half-yard line. And as always, throughout this game, these coaches want to talk about it. I can guarantee you what, if it doesn't work out for these coaches for football, they could definitely hold their own little talk show, because they've been doing a lot of timeouts and talking. Tune in to the Youth Football Coaching Show featuring Dark Knights and Philly Blackhawks. Oprah, look out. Here they come. Push up the middle once again, and this time they call it a touchdown. And the Dark Knights are on the board. Your score is now 14-6. And here comes your point after attempt. After a nice drive led by the quarterback, gets him down inside of the 4-yard line area, and they were able to do it on the ground from there, running behind the right-hand side of their offensive line and pushing and fighting for those 2 yards or that 1 yard to get into the end zone. So here we go. Point after attempt. Score is 14-6. They trail by 8 points, so this extra point is pretty important for the Dark Knights. Here comes that rush. Ball is out early. Caught. And it will be no good. And so if there's any knock that you would want to say against this Dark Knights offense, is that, you know, once they get in those goal line areas, you would like to see them really be able to play some power football. But depending on the arm of the quarterback, puts them in a very precarious position of really just trying to throw the ball in those tight guarded areas. So that's something in the preseason I'm sure they'll be working through and kind of break this film down after the fact and realize once we get in those goal line areas, it's time to strap it up and play some man-on-man football. And the ball will be fielded right at the 45-yard line. That is where Philly will set up their offense. Four minutes and 45 seconds in the third quarter. Score is 14-6 Philly.
All right, let's go. Let's go, O. Let's get on the board.
And tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 2. That's going to bring up 2nd and 12 for Philly. Handoff, left-hand side. Number 7, every time he's touched the ball, he's shown some level of excitement that he's always a play away of just really breaking it. Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line, short of a first down, so that's going to bring up a 4th down situation for Philadelphia. Handoff right up the middle, number 4. He'll be tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1, depending on the spot. Going to bring up 3rd and very short. 4th and short. 4th and maybe half a yard. And they look like they're going to push their way for a first down, depending on the spot. And that is enough to move the chains. Pass out to the flats, and he'll be hit as soon as the reception is made. Gain of 4, that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Quarterback rolls out. Tipped. It's coming back the other way. Big interception, and he has blocked. Nobody's going to catch him. No flags on the play, and he'll strut into the end zone with his primetime impersonation, and he throws that up in the air, and everybody's going to wait to crash, and there you have it. Big interception. Take a look at this play as he was able to keep his eyes on the quarterback, jump the route, and pick 6. Dark Knights are in business. 14-12 is your score. Check out this play. Tip ball comes back, turns on the Jets. 1 block is all he needed, and the rest would be a red carpet reservation for 6. for the for the Dark Knights. So he scores 14-12, an opportunity to tie it up here. 2 points if they run or pass it in. Again, this is where the Knights have had their issues of, punching it in this red zone area. It's a short space and been well defended by Philly all day. Let's see if it can make an exception here for the tie. One receiver to the top of your screen, and that's usually where they like to throw a slant. They'll clear everybody else out off the line of scrimmage. That one receiver you see to the top of the screen is usually their target, and that'll be blown dead. And, of course, guys, timeout. Let's talk about it. Quarterback back to pass. Throws an out route, and what a play. Even though the quarterback gets popped at the end, he stands in the pocket tall, throws a strike, and the momentum has changed as the Dark Knights are feeling themselves right now, all the way from the water boy to the coaching staff. Tied score, 14-14 with 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kicking it deep. He ain't onside.
Swift kick. Takes a bounce. It's fielded at the 40. Has some room. And he's tackled close to maybe around the 47-yard line. So now that it's a tied game, be very interesting to see what the philosophy will be for this Phillies offense. Will they put the ball in the air, or will they give it back to number 7, what I call Mr. Electricity? Because let me tell you, this kid is special. Every time he touches the ball, he's always what we call a shoestring tackle away for popping a big one. So he'll be in the backfield right now as the parents come alive for both teams right now, knowing that this is a game. Stands are coming alive here in Virginia. So the offensive coordinator tells those receivers to line out wide. Usually that's a handoff. They want to clear out the linebackers from it. And listen, gives it to number 7, but the Dark Knights are all over it, and he can't get out the backfield. A loss of 4. Brings up 2nd and 14 as the Dark Knights are turning up the heat. Man, both of these parents are at it right now. Number 9 in motion. Hand off. Left hand side to number 7 once again. Breaks a tackle. Spins out of another one. Running with passion. Gets out to around the 45-yard line. Big yards right there. That's going to do it for the third quarter. It's in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Tied score here in Virginia. It's coming down to the fourth quarter.
It's third and one. That's all, but they didn't mean it even wider. They didn't mean it even longer than that. Hey, that's horrible spot.
Here we go, 3rd and 2 for Philly. Push right ahead. And that is a good push for that offensive line that they were able to surge for the first down. First and 10 Blackhawks. Top of the fourth quarter, scores 14-14. Quarterback back to pass. Throws up top, one-on-one to number 9. Comes back to the ball. Can't break the tackle. He tried to shove the defender off of him after making that catch with passion. And he'll indicate first down, baby. Number 9 with the reception for the Blackhawks. Ball will be spotted all the way down to around the 15-yard line. Big game. Quarterback hands off right up to number 7, right up the middle, and he'll carry a couple players with him. As now, Philadelphia's offense taking turns to start rolling. Timeout. Dark Knights want to talk about it. Quarterback in shotgun. Throws a fade route to the corner, number 9, and almost a one-handed grab. Incomplete, but you can see the mindset of Philadelphia right now. They want the mismatch to big number 9 on anybody. They trust him that he's more athletic than any defender out here at 12 and under. So look out for him, for them to revisit that matchup in the corner of the end zone. Now they just switched, if you notice. Jersey just switched defenders and went to a taller defender on him in the end zone. Hand off to number 7. So if you can't go to number 9, then you got a good choice to go to number 7, and that's touchdown. When you got a choice in your arsenal like that, that is what you can call, hey, listen, I like my chances on 7 or 9. Touchdown. Blackhawks, impressive drive as they cap it off. With 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in this contest, they take the lead 20-14. And here's the point after attempt. Player in motion. And that would have been tackled for a loss, but they're going to call a false start. So they'll back them up 5 yards as they try to attempt this point after attempt again. Four wide receivers, quarterback back to pass. He'll roll to his right. Throws it across the middle. Almost picked off, and there's going to be a flag on the play yet another time. So that's going to be holding. And so that means the point, extra point, will be no good. So we'll get ready for kickoff, but you score right now 20-14 as Philadelphia goes down in convincing style and scores. When we return, more action, Generation X, U Sports Network, AG Sports.
You ain't never in the city, how the you active? I be hollering freeless sunny till I'm screaming that shit backwards. How you sliding, ain't nobody dying, that's a cap of rapper. These lollipop, and I better yet, them boys the rapper. If I call it, it's disaster. Nobody matters. Can't catch my drift, I be swerving right there past it. You sent them boys to crash, oh that's your ass, go get the powder. I rock to make them ends meet, Lanine ain't tryna battle. I pick you.
I wanna talk about them Texas and Florida boys, come check us out, you feel? Yeah, check us out, yeah.
Kick is up. It'll be fielded around the 30-yard line. Return right up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. And gets all the way to around the 32-yard line. Excellent return for New Jersey. Starting with excellent field position. So 1st and 10. Quarterback back to pass, scans the field, throws it, and the defender challenged the receiver for the ball. Great defensive play by number 24 for the Blackhawks. Excellent defensive play. This brings up 2nd and 10. Handoff right up the middle. Nothing there. Maybe a tackle loss for 3, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Clock becoming an issue now at 7 minutes and 13 seconds in the 4th quarter. Quarterback back to pass. 3-step drop, ball is up, and it's a catch. He goes up in the air and grabs it down close to around the 25-yard line. Nice toss and grab for New Jersey. Quarterback back to pass, throws it out. And big tackle by number 24 as he's all over the football field. He will stop them short. Turnover on downs. So the play was there that they wanted, but an excellent defensive play by 24 as he pursued to the ball, open field tackle, forcing the turnover on downs. Phillies ball. And no gain on the play, maybe a loss of 1. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Quarterback back to pass, has some time. Now he'll roll to his right, throws it, and threw a very dangerous pass there. Could have been intercepted. So incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 11 for Philadelphia. Handoff right-hand side, makes a player miss, still on his feet. Number 7 with another strong run, gets around the 35-yard line with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in this contest, maintaining a 20-14 lead. Offsides defense. They needed 5 yards. Needed 4 yards for a first. With that offsides, that's going to move the chains for Philadelphia. Handoff left-hand side to number 7. He cuts it back in the middle. Stutter steps. Now it's going to be a foot race. And guess what? There's nobody out there who's going to get on the gear number 7. Once he hits open field, you can count those points. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Wow. That kid has a gear not a lot of players have at his age. Handoff right up the middle. And extra point is good. And your score is 26-14, Philadelphia. (28-14), excuse me. 2-point conversion is good. And ball will be recovered at maybe the 44-yard line. That will move the chains. And that ball be spotted maybe around the 29-yard line. Quarterback back to pass, steps up in the pocket, throws a corner route, and it's complete all the way to maybe the 10-yard line. Nice ball placement as the quarterback stepped up in the pocket and delivered a strike. And he did everything he could do but catch it. Great ball placement, drops it at the last minute in the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. Quarterback back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Calls his own number, has some room. Take what they can give him. Gets all the way down inside the 10-yard line. That's definitely going to be enough for a first. And that's going to be first and goal for Dark Knights. Minute 58 seconds left in the game. Scores 28-14. Dark Knights threatening to score. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. First and goal. Yeah, that was a big opportunity. Wide receiver in times or clutch times like this, got to bring that ball in. As the quarterback was able to deliver it, the ball would have been spotted at 9, but the quarterback took it on his own and extended the play with his legs and got down to around the 9-yard line. So, minute 58 seconds left in the contest. Dark Knights threatened to score on first and goal. Quarterback rolls to the right, throws it up, and incomplete on the play. Clock will stop at a minute 51 as there was a lot of pressure being put on. Quarterback back to pass, throws it to the corner of the end zone, and some miscommunication with the receiver, the quarterback, incomplete. That brings up fourth down, fourth and goal for the Dark Knights. Quarterback back to pass, throws across the middle. Incomplete. And it'd be turnover on downs. Broken up by number 22. So with that, so this will bring fourth down. Previous penalty kept it up. So this is fourth down right here. Fourth and goal. It's all or nothing right now as they attempt to get into the end zone. Cannot get a first. Need to be in the end zone. 1:32 left in this contest. Quarterback back to pass, looks to his left, throws across, and this time it looks like it's going to be intercepted. Nope, but it's broken up. Again, big play by 22. He makes back-to-back big plays as they went at him twice. And that now will be turnover on downs. 1st and 10 going the other way. Philly's ball. seconds left in this contest. 28-14.
Seconds left.
Nice one-hand grab for a touchdown. Does a spin out, grabs it one hand. Got him a little ESPN highlight right before the end of this game. And the point after attempt is going up. Quarterback back to pass, throws it out. Now it's a foot race for a 2-point. And oh man, look at that speed. I thought 7 was fast. Number 9 has another gear. Man, so you'll add 2 points to that total. And wow. Man, oh man, oh man. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Final score. It's going to be